And time now for another check of your weather forecast with meteorologist Brittany Van Voorhees. Brittany, firefighters sure do have a tough road ahead battling the fires in these weather conditions.
Yeah, and it looks like we're not getting any relief anytime soon, unfortunately. Even with a little bit of rain and some slightly lighter winds, a few days mixed in here and there, that's going to be the exception, kind of not the rule for most of the next 7 to 10 days. Temperatures out there right now, Friday starting to cool off, upper 50s, winds at about 5 to 10. Really not too shabby after we reached the mid-70s earlier today. Nothing on Doppler radar that's rain, but we are, of course, still picking up, as I mentioned earlier in our newscast at 6 o'clock, some of these fires being picked up on radar. It's an interesting thing that we can actually see some of these fires. They typically have to be nice and high, which reaching those highest levels of the atmosphere in order to get this return. But you'll notice right now, here's some of those fires there in Polk County. One thing that we do look for is the fact that they're not really moving. Rain actually pushes through. These are moving consistently south and kind of lingering in the same spot. That, of course, is also because of northwest and northerly winds pushing through the area right now. Same thing here over toward portions there of South Carolina, such as the fire there right now burning in Pickens County. So one of the things we, of course, can look at is whether or not they get larger, smaller, things like that. And of course, we're always focusing on the weather conditions when it comes to wildfire danger, because although humans typically cause about 85 to 90% of wildfires on accident, of course, we do, of course, know that the weather can also have impacts, making things worse, impacting where they can go, things like that. Tomorrow morning, we will start off nice and clear, sunshine abundant, as temperatures already reached the mid 50s by 10. We're back in the mid 70s once again. So really the forecast is all relative. I would say if you're trying to get outside this weekend, it is a picture perfect weekend, but unfortunately for folks still impacted by the wildfires, not so much when it comes to the nice weather. Rain comes in pretty swiftly heading into Monday morning, that is. You can see a few showers briefly pushing into the mountains by about midnight. These will eventually get a little bit closer to the foothills as we approach 6 a.m. I think the best chance to see a brief spotty shower will be between about 6 to 10 a.m. in the Charlotte metro, as that will be moving out here pretty quickly. No storms expected at this point. Will be really, really cloudy, and that will limit some of the instability, but we'll keep a close eye on the potential resurgence in the afternoon for areas east of the Charlotte metro. Nice and dry with a few clouds still lingering by Tuesday. So yes, we see a few brief showers, and with this cold front moving in on Monday, we'll also see the winds pick up a little bit more. That still puts us, though, in the extreme to very high fire danger index, because remember, winds actually can sometimes kind of crank things up. Think about if you see a big gust of wind and you have a tree right there that's producing pollen. It's kind of the same thing. And because we don't have a lot of rain to help wash the pollen away, or a lot of rain to help with the fire danger issues, this will be something we'll be monitoring here over the next 7 days to even over the next 10. As of course, the warm weather also has an impact too. And notice every single day over the next 7 has temperatures well above average, with that average of 66. And even looking ahead to the long range forecast, maybe a few opportunities to see rain, but no widespread washout conditions, which means we'll probably be struggling with a lack of rainfall for quite some time.